Welcome back again to some more Beyond Legendary, and last episode I was saying, making a 10 to 12 enemy mission for a change, and look at that, we got another one of those. So I guess it's no longer the change, it's the new norm. Probably not for long, but we'll enjoy it while it lasts. And we have 7 people here. I must have completely missed that we had Stone Shield Sitrap on this one. I probably didn't even see that when setting that up. I just saw the loot and the vigilance. Oh god, this is alright. So everybody has an immunity shield for the first time they take damage. Cool. Let's see if you can still screw it up. Well, it's the crappy map, but at least the evac is over on that side. I often get this kind of map where I have to go all across the low ground road and then have to come back here because my evac is here. Slightly suspicious tiles I can't move to. What's the worst that can happen?
Ci tengono sotto tiro. Contatto visivo con truppe Avenger.
That's like a really... Oh, vigilance. Vigilance. I'm like, that was a long detection range. Do we actually have anyone who's still gonna be scouting here? Contra. Okay, let's keep Contra in that state. You can get some focus. Wonderful, having those new gauntlets and doing absolutely no damage. Yes, you can get line of sight from here, and then we just bop it.
I hope you know what you're doing.
This starting position also with all the barriers here feels very... I feel restricted here. Put into a corner. Okay. Oh, we got some big boy mutants. That's fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna have some big boy sniper shots for them next turn.
All right. D'accordo.
Yeah, they're not on alert. Man, I also have to look 5 times. I'm like, is this for real? How do they have so much armor?
Whatever you say.
"15 ablative hit points now with the shield. That's pretty good.
On the move.
We can work with that. Yeah, we're just gonna stand out in the open. Like, if there's nobody on yellow alert, nothing to fear really, and there's not good terrain to take cover anyway. We might be activating here, which I'm okay with, I think. That Andromedon looks like it wants to join Team XCOM.
Adjusting sights.
Beep, beep.
Si ha fatto il solletico. Damn it! I'm pinned down!
Alright. Let's do a mind spin on this guy. Hopefully cancelling his suppression. We do this here, and then here we get line of sight on the Andromedon. Then we say, hey, you want some cookies? Join Team Cookies. That's gonna be useful, I think. Always wanted to have my own Andromedon. Oh, I thought we could just come behind that guy here. Leviathan. You have retaliation. You're immune to stun and explosions. Okay. Right. Are you actually gonna retaliate if I'm gonna punch you in the face? If you're panicked? After dodging an incoming attack. Well, I have a 21% chance to get grazed and then you retaliate. Not always sure if that works when they're panicked. We do here. Let's stun him. I could bullseye him. Reduces his defense.
Here's where it gets fun.
Well, then you should have an easier time. Okay, 8%. You know what? Take an 8%. I want some focus. That is so much armor. Like, I'm looking at that the whole time and I'm like, what is happening here?
I'm going.
This can't be legal.
Not too intrigued.
Thousands to go.
Seems doable.
Is it a firing position? Yeah,
I think I'm just gonna bring you here, and then next turn we have to go up top. Is a spot where we can hack the Hacky Tower? But to be honest, I kinda like a little scouting protocol. Just to get an idea on if there's anything else up here. Is that a custodian or what? There was somebody else here with even more health and armor, I think. Maybe? Sometimes hard to see. But yeah, we should be able to, you know, sneak up one tile. That should be fine. I guess the rest of the squad either comes up the stairs.
Back online.
There can be no doubt.
Sure, I'll stay here while you have all the fun.
Is it a firing position? Oh, please stay clustered.
It's custodian. What's the average range of a acid bomb? Probably not enough. Maybe want to activate them so they get a little bit closer. What can we do here? Let's shoot the stupid commando in his stupid commando face. Now, there might be a little bit of a misconception that I don't like commandos. And if you get that idea from how I talk about them, then you are absolutely right. 83% hypnography. Oh boy. Oh, mind controlling everything. I don't like the idea here of shooting the stupid commando in his stupid commando face. And then going from there.
Ow! Ow!
Oh, indeed. Ooh, that was not the cover position you wanted to take, guys. Well, I guess it is, because for some reason you actually move to positions where I don't see them. What? Well, gonna give them something to fight. Not move right now, okay. Think we take the hopnography hack. I'm fairly certain that is not timed, right? This is just for the rest of the mission. Everything has half willpower. Yeah. Easy pickup.
No problem, boss.
Oh no. I'm tempted here. Give that assault trooper a little bit of a corrosive slug treatment. Fly directly to the forehead. I prefer a spot where I see the assault trooper but not the custodian. I don't think that exists, but I think it's also kinda easy kill to grab. I mean, there's a freaking Andromedon without cover right here. I think the custodian, I'd be very surprised the custodian doesn't go for it.
Moving to position.
Is Pico done?
Chill. Guess you're gonna lead the target on my own guy. Not sure that's what I want to do here. I'm sure that's not what I want to do.
Forte e chiaro.
Your mobility is a little bit lacking.
Cover right.
Sure, I'll stay here while you have all.
Keep the pressure on.
Okay, he outplayed me by doing absolutely nothing. Alright, cool. How much longer are you, my friend? 3 alien turn stance. Do we have other targeting things? Oh, first question is, are you one of the guys that has like reflexes and shoots me with the pistol? Yes. Fortunate. That everybody who gets in range, or do you get one shot? Yes, on everybody who gets in range. Okay. I don't like that, you know, you try to click on your soldier to select them, and it's like, oh yeah, you want to rent? You want to have some rent targeting? No. Don't do that. He's immune to acid. Didn't I check his immunities a second ago? Acid, crystal poison. Okay, so I'm assuming that acid slug is also not gonna be... Well, no. It's not acid damage, right? It's regular damage, it shreds free armor, it ruptures, it applies acid burning, so the last thing it's not gonna do. But everything else should still apply. Unless I'm severely mistaken here. Alternatively, we have caustic lens that doing acid damage. We have 100% insanity on the guy because he has really low willpower. Or so I heard. Oh, I guess we still have to shoot him now.
That won't do it.
So much for the armor.
On your order.
I'm yelling at you! Yelling! Can you hear me? Yelling!
Really like to move you, but not as long as that guy is alive, and I don't think we have the firepower to kill him right now, and I really also want to move Paulo forward.
Come on.
Because we could, I can command somebody, but then we're not shooting. I mean, we're not moving anyway. Teamwork. Work is the word. Another acid slug. That's not gonna do 33 damage. Also, I still need to do 33 damage. That thing has a lot of HP. I mean, I want to keep that. You know what I'm gonna do? Because I don't. Yes, we teamwork.
I think I can handle it.
No, now that I say that, I'm not sure you have ammo. But then I guess you have ammo for next turn. Yay!
It is destined.
This is my best attack here. Might as well keep using it this turn. Especially since I have the aim boost right now from Focus Fire.
Unnick them.
And we still graced. Wonderful, wonderful. I don't want to use up my last focus. We're just gonna sit here. Now, Andromedon is becoming a next turn problem, isn't it? 2 alien turn starts. Also, this loot would we desperately need to pick up. Anything here? No line of sight to the guy from any of these spots. Okay. Guess we are gonna teamwork then.
You get an action, you get an action, you get an action.
down.
There we go. That's for
I
Angel.
was not planning for the crit. I was hoping I can give the kill to somebody else, so soften him up there and then crit with someone else. Oh well.
What could possibly go wrong?
No line of sight. Okay, I think I gotta be a little reckless here and just dash forward with the Andy. The enemies to do some damage. It's an Andromedon. Okay, let me rephrase that. It's 2 Andromedons. You guys come here often. It's an Andromedon party. I didn't even see any. This did not have the, what is it? The Andromedon party sitrep? No party like an Andromedon party, because an Andromedon party is, oh my god, why is this an Andromedon party? Snake bearer, huh?
Our path is clear.
Loot.
That will serve me well.
On the move.
Trigger more stuff, that's good. You can come up, move to that spot, and spoiler alert, have a really good mind spin on that Andromedon. On Andromedon party, it's a Lenny party. That's my favorite kind of party here.
This better be good.
I was considering saving like a rescue protocol to get our tennis out of there, but I think we're kinda good with 2 potential targets there. Let me just check my flank here. There's another group somewhere. Unless it's not here, we can move up. We can move you up.
Good to go.
Pop. Same with you.
And now.
Let's move everybody out of vision. Oh yeah, and I was kinda keeping you available in case we needed the shots.
All right.
I know. Feeling kind of useless sitting here with me thumb up me arse.
Got him on the run.
What's with everybody running away today? Andromedon's like, screw that. Okay. So think you know, we gotta can we actually melee attack our own body here? We're gonna lose the mind control here next turn, so we gotta kill the regular one, and also this one was a mind spin mind control, which is also not super long. Ends in 2 turns. I cannot melee. Okay, here's something we're gonna test. Oh, I can't airdrop on the mind-controlled Andromedon. Me, you're Grenadier now.
Si può fare. Ho una sorpresa per te.
Oh. We can do a lightning slash on that guy. Do rend here to hit both. Oh, and maybe we can actually hit something with acid splash. No. Let's not get silly. That ability is useless and remains useless. Get you out of here. So do I get thousands to go if it's my own guy? We might not get it. Oh, we did totally get it.
Is it a firing position?
Get you forward for bioelectric skin scouting, but I then also think we wanna get a command in there. More focus. A little bit suffering from success here. I was not expecting 1 second Andy to die here, but I think we got this. We can just shoot you. What's up here?
Faster!
What could possibly go wrong?
Still shaking my head here that I didn't see the stolen shields when I was setting up the mission.
Is it a firing position?
We can't ignore those guys because they're kind of making trouble when we get out with these civilians. But that also means we have a potential skulljack tile. And I've heard they all have really low willpower.
Vado.
A little bit weird that we don't see the Andromedon right now.
Whatever you say.
Harok and
You're gonna run through the door if I get close to you. I wanted to stand in front of the door so they can't open it. Well, I guess there's an Andromedon on the loose. They can probably just walk through the door.
I'm on it.
Let's get you a little bit closer to that side.
Stand put.
Down. You're not gonna be able to help in any way, I think.
Faster!
Back in.
This is boring. Somebody do something already.
Okay. I'm gonna do something silly here, probably.
What could possibly
You down
go
there?
wrong?
Give me line of sight on those guys.
Yep. Those are bad guys.
Then we take you and do my favorite thing. Activation. Can this then trigger network repairs, return fire on all three of them? That would be a glorious way to go out. Would also suck. It's like you cannot get in range of the Andromedon by like one tile. See, buddy? Navigator. Now let me get back to you. This is the only one you can reach for a Skulljack. And didn't one guy just transform into a faceless? I guess he's inside here. You can reach anyone. Okay, I think.
Moving to position.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring you in here. Probably just slice that dude. That's fine.
Target neutralized.
Then you can come in with a baby stab.
You know that was good.
Did I not bring a Skulljack? I guess I didn't bring a Skulljack. For reasons that past commander surely has a great explanation for that I'd like to hear. Okay. It is very interesting. Well, I'm thinking we're just gonna move Lenny here. Give him a good old command. Get a spin on the boy in the back. Getting the full mind control again.
La mente è il tuo punto debole. Questo, vero? Avete visto?
Okay, that's everything taken care of. The objective next turn.
Seems doable.
Start running towards evac.
There can be no doubt.
Move it!
Oh, very certain that we're still gonna kill the Andromedon just for the chance of an Ilion core or something. You may end the turn now. Thank you.
You're not staying
Thanks for
in
waiting.
your rights.
Got for me. Large alloy cache. No, these hack values are without having the hack bonus of a skulljack. It's pretty good.
Well, that was easy.
Yeah, no intel from the mission then. It's taking the direct path. God, I like this kind of no crap attitude from Andromedon. So, coming through.
Hard target, minimal damage.
Minimal damage indeed. Do some more minimal damage here. Although I guess I should just shotgun so I get thousands to go.
Impressed yet?
You lack honor. Our destiny awaits.
We're out.
Moving out.
Oh, moving out. Oh, Advent loot. I forgot about that little detail.
I'm here.
Yoink, some extra supplies. Well, no, I wasn't paying attention to that at all. But that might have been the only crate there's. I'm gonna say that was the only crate. We got it. 100% of the crates. So good at this game.
Sono già lì.
What a squad. That's the fastest way. I think we.
Can't wait to activate aliens in the fog.
those weirdos. Oh, whatever.
The yellow on the reinforcements. Okay, so we're easily out here.
This is a firing position.
D'accordo.
You got it. Moving to long distance.
Rolling out.
We're gonna need a bigger Sky Ranger.
VIP securing interface. Status confirmed. We've secured a civilian contact.
May honor guide us. Farewell.
I'd have been able, if I had moved everybody away first, I'd have been able to actually evac on the same turn. I think it's fine.
No problem, boss.
Okay,
Heading home.
that was a pretty straightforward mission. Nobody even lost their immunity shields. Turns out, if you mind control 3 Andromedons, that makes things a little bit easier. Lenny only knows 1%, 100. Makes me think, what could we have accomplished if we had gotten psionics earlier?
Our enemy lurks in the shadows.
Psi still seems really strong.
All we have built to return us to the chaos of the old world.
I mean, sure, we had haplography hack here. That makes it shine even more.
In the elders' love for us, we shall prevail, no matter the cost.
Although the first mind control against the first Andromedon was before we did the hack, and that was still 100%, so I don't know what to say.
One by one, we're evening up the score, Commander. Good work out there.
Master Sergeant Hitman Scout. So, you got some options here. Well, there used to be a nice option with light-footed, reducing your detection range, but that was nerfed. Thanks for that. So it's now between gore, chance to panic enemies when we're killing stuff close to them, or fanfire for like pew pew pew. And I think it's gotta be fanfire. Fanfire will also, if we get a kill with fanfire, it will trigger assassin. So that's all good. I think we're gonna spend the points here on dedication for some shadow step action. The extra alloys from the hack. It's also not bad. Alright, I'm gonna do what I very often do in the late game with new rookies that show up and take a brief look and then say, you know, go home to your families. We got this. We probably don't, but like, you know, you're just lagging out my soldier list. And this way I also know if my psionics need training, because otherwise this would always show, oh, you can train somebody, and then it's just the new guys. And it's like, nah, I don't want rookies in my barracks. I do want these rookies now in Brazil to go on intel. Maybe we should throw in even advisor. I mean, Contra just got promoted. Colonel officer, probably best detection chance we can get at the moment. I don't know, maybe psionic would be better. I don't know the exact numbers from the top of my head. the Lip 2 with a bad timer engineer would have been nice. Project Miranda would have been not nice. You really need to click on the button and check for the third sitrep, because yeah, I would not have seen the heavy fog.
I think you will find our results have exceeded expectations.
Okay. 149, that's enough to make contact and have 30 in the back pocket for a potential boost. 9 now here over HQ. I'm kinda considering cracking one more data pad, making contact, and with that data pad we get above 60 intel again, in which case we have enough to boost the HQ so we don't have to infiltrate for 13 days, and have 30 intel in the back pocket to boost another important mission if one comes around. But yeah, I think we're gonna make contact here. Right about now.
Course for Western United States.
Little red bar up there. It's a little bit concerning.
Attempting to establish
No ambush, no trauma, 2 promotions, and we got the Desolator. Carry on. Show me the money.
We've constructed the ring facility, Commander, but currently we don't have any soldiers deployed on covert actions with the Resistance.
This is a good question. Soften up versus rupture. That's in such a weird state. I was thinking like, okay, I never remember. I think rupture, skill rupture stacks with plasma rupture. I'm never 100% sure. But I think you're like, especially with Stemfire, you're more likely cleaning up enemies rather than opening up on them. So I think I'm just gonna take rupture for some additional utility. I kinda regret a little bit going for this, because not having any sort of multi-attack, right? No thousands to go, no close encounters, no hidden run for a shotgunner feels not, it's not doing enough. It's not good enough. If once we get Slamfire, those Slamfire turns will be decent, I guess. Yeah. So over here we are going. We're kind of aiming to be a cannon capture with Marauder and Shredder, and now also some disabling shots. See how that goes. If we ever get higher. It's a little bit late in the game to plan around for further promotions, but we'll see. Alright. That is very red, and you did not bring a weapon. Okay. First of all, let's check what you have. You have a Desolator Rusted Dust Projector, Red Dust. A Radiation Flamethrower. Not a war crime if you win. That's not how that works, actually. Cannot miss. Radiation guaranteed. Deals radiation damage. And against your robotic units. Can burn a control chip inside aliens and advent units, causing panic. Okay. Good more damage on basic level. Wave clip. In range 5 radius. By radius it probably means like the cone. I'm assuming this is going to be a cone based attack, right? 85% chance to irradiate, 100% chance to apply radiation burn, 85% to apply boiling blood. So these are the 3 status effects that radiation rounds can do. I don't know what the percentages for the rounds is. These percentages seem very high. And you have a Desolator launcher, which is supernova grenade. Ignites targets in the splash zone. Radius 3 seems like a lot. Range 9 seems like very terrible. Alright. Let's take a look at your skill tree. The information perk. Geneva traditions. Radioactive dust flamethrower. Which smites both living and mechanical targets, causes them to fall apart on a molecular level. Duration deals damage over time, lowers defense, aim, mobility. We know that that's not true, right? The reducing... No, aim it did. What did it not reduce? Defense? I know, and dodge. It's a firewall ability, which carries a fire hazard and a wide but short cone. Its tendencies will be interrupted and run through the fire. Playing Diablo 1 now with firewall spam? Unnatural flames. Radiation can damage almost everything, living and mechanical. It's a short half-life of the dust. I don't like. Why would the half-life of the dust matter for? I guess, you know, if it decays more often, it shoots out more radiation. Alright, fine, I'll take it. Leaves corpses usable and does not destroy carried items. Bypasses fortress. Through the front door, it's unflankable and durable unit, but poor at infiltration and with mediocre mobility. It can go on missions even while injured, even on the Avenger defense. Pyromaniac. Desolator can use Fire Blob as a mortar weapon, launching blob plasma, burns anything in its blast zone, is immune to poison, radiation, fire, acid, crystal poison. Okay. Then you have an Andromedon Fist Strike. You have Andromedon Shield immunities. Your Fist Strike can be used with a dash move by default. If you got this for whatever reason, because apparently there was still, you know, felt like they didn't have enough abilities. And Bulwark. No, not Bulwark. Bulwark is a negative perk in my opinion. Always providing cover to adjacent people. Like you get yourself stuck in, like, if you take certain cover positions and if you end your turn in front of a door, then the door is blocked. It's like, oh, Bulwark's so awful. It's like it's peak XCOM jank. Alright. Double time, chlorine gas bombardment. Okay, it's a gas attack, but it melts armor. Oh no, it deals acid type damage. Okay. Acid type damage, but applies poison. Winning rush. Assuming your main weapon counts as a camphor. Nimble hands, six hands, salt the wound, sucker punch. Salvo, explosive blob. War shields, Soften up, bloody dervish, and then twilight gas blob. Ionic gas, what? Sometimes I feel to just throw some words into the description. Once induce panic, any living creature in the blast zone ignores poison immunity, but can be shielded against with mental immunity. This sounds like this is the more melee-oriented row here. Fist strike no longer ends the turn if used as a human's first action. And it can be used as a dash move. Okay. It's a rotation on him then. Out for Crusader's Rage and Unscarred. So, I like the sound of the primary weapon being the radiation type damage where, you know, you're not gonna run into every second enemy being immune to it. So, I think that should then be kind of top row here. Just wondering if this bombardment if this is worth it, or if you'd ever take the explosive blob. Although the grenade blob launcher had a very limited range, right? Maybe just go full top row. I kind of, you know, want to see him on a mission at some point, but I'm a little bit concerned about the. It said they had low mobility, but okay, they have 15. That doesn't sound too bad. Innate 25 defense. 11. I'll go full top row for now. I didn't even check the XCOM perks if there's anything that helps us in any way. Tradecraft to counteract the infiltration penalty that we're talking about. Interesting unit. And coming in as a sergeant this late, I'm not sure it's easy to make them relevant, especially if they have increased infiltration time. With a unit that doesn't take cover and has 11 health and 25 defense only, it's going to be hard to keep alive and keep uninjured. Oh, one of these. Trauma amplifiers. Soldiers hit by a stun lancer attack will suffer the maximum possible wound times. Nice. Advent mechs gain a massive bonus to critical chance, doubled on flanks. Okay. When the last surviving unit in a squad, when troopers become empowered in all aspects. So it's doing the thing again where it says Advent Troopers, but you know it's gonna be everybody again, right? Like everyone's an Advent Trooper. It's not just troopers, but it's like the Pathfinder, Sergeant. Even the general is probably a trooper. No, I think in this case it's gotta be trauma amplifiers. I'm sure there was already other stuff where we didn't want to have stun lancers to get any actions. Now we're even more encouraged to not let them do anything. Mission grab, 10 to 12, 8-day timer.
Setting course for Brazil.
See what we can do here. So the thing is, I obviously would like to take out that Andromedon on a mission. I'd see what it can do. But we would need to buy some upgrades, some weapons, and we don't have any money right now, so... Turns out not having money, a little bit of a problem. So a quick look on our promotion charter on who do you still want to try to level up here. Yeah, 282. Let's look at it this way. Who gets to be our officer here? Apex? Or at least our scout? We might get somebody else to officer. Because I'm kind of thinking I want to take Virko and Turbo out on this mission here. And how about you bring a scout check? Then I'd like some more XP on my Fusilier if possible. Okay, so we got some short-range shotgun, we've got some hacking, we've got some side power, we've got some long-range and AoE firepower. I was 1 XP away here from promotion. What are you getting at Gunnery Sergeant? One shot? That shot's pretty good. We're at 5 days, 12 hours. Do we just for safety get you in here again? 20. It's a 10 to 12. We're gonna be fine. Got a Crim Sniper Rifle. Yeah, we should be fine. On second thought here, I should probably get you one of those fusion swords. .25 willpower, but we could grab the capacitor if we're sure we're not going to take our Templar on a different mission here. I mean, 20% side damage for somebody with Void Rift and no lance seems like a decent choice. Did we ever pick up a better Inducer Carbine than this one? No. We will, however, slap like an elite suppressor on this. So many suppressors lying around. I think every mission should be suppressed. Filtration value. And yeah, like this is still the hey, there's a lot of shooty perks, but I think it only makes sense if we get face walk. So that's why I'm sitting on 48 unspent AP here. Just not feeling transmit prana, and caustic lens is questionable at best. Do we have spare mobility PCS? There's one, that's my only one. Would get you to 20 though, so 18 with penalties. Okay.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position to drop.
And this is going up fast over there.
Setting course for the Western U.S. precinct.
I think I could have predicted this outcome, though it is intriguing.
75. Yeah. So we have one more facility need that we might have to do. I don't know if, like, that's the other thing, right? I was already complaining that the black side is in an awkward position, but also the facilities that we've seen so far. Well, we have unlocked this one, but that's not in a region where we can get to. Fairly certain there's a facility over here, so that's also a region we can't access. So Avatar Timer is becoming more and more of an issue. Strength went up back to 3 over here, so this is actually going to be probably more than 10 to 12. This is ready to go. 52 to 54 enemies. We have, what, 5 Master Sergeants here. And the rest is Gunnery Sergeants. We have the best equipment, the best gear, the best tools that we had available. We're gonna be fighting the Assassin, and I think it just makes sense that we're gonna probably throw the evac as soon as we get in position, try to fight the Assassin on her own without fighting anything else on the map. And then after she's dead, we can then slowly make our way across the map. That being said, I know that this is gonna be a long mission. It's gonna take a long time for me to record, you know, and then upload and everything, YouTube to process. I'm gonna say it's likely that this is not gonna be in time for tomorrow, for the usual episode slot. So either way, I'm gonna have a good old time with this one, and hopefully you'll join me for a strength 10. What are we? Force level 18, 19 in this region now, because we had the Requiem of Oland, right? Regular regions are still 18, yes. Force level 19, strength 10. HQ Assault. In the next episode. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.